Oh Lord, that's so stupid. Was so stupid. That kind of shit. But it was a good hook for the video. Anyway, as you know, there's serious talk about secession bouncing around in responsible circles these days. Hell, Ted Cruz openly advocated for it just the other day. Margie Green did recently. And there was actually a black guy, pardon me, on Tucker Carlson the other day saying he was all down for it. And I swear I laughed so hard, Carlson's old jaw just dropped right down to his desk. Anyway, so I thought I'd make a video about it, and I'm going to cover 4 topics leading ultimately to a conclusion. Actually, 3 topics. I'm going to do a brief socio-historical overview of the topic. I'm going to talk about Texas and or Dixie as nation states and potential benefits of seceding and, consequences. So anyway, here goes. So anyway, delving into this topic, I want to say right up front that I don't give a shit about what happened in 1860. I don't care who was right. I don't care who was wrong. I mean, it's over. It's 150 years ago, for crying out loud. When I talk about this, I'm talking about today, here and now, and going forward into the future. And I sure as shit don't want to have anything to do with anything these assholes ever did. You know, that's a pretty good mural right there on that wall. I'd like to frame that and put it on my wall instead of that brick wall. But anyway, so all you race baiters out there, you just got that little ham bone yanked right off your plate now, didn't you? Because you can't play the race card on me, because I don't give a damn about that. Okay? So now, onto the topic at hand, and I'll be blunt and brief. If Texas were a nation state, it would be the 9th richest country in the world. About a year or so ago, our GDP surpassed Brazil, and we're now officially in the top 10. So there. Now, on to Dixie, the real crown jewel. Now, if Dixie were a nation, we'd have the 3rd highest GDP in the world. That's right, the 3rd highest gross domestic product in the whole goddamn world. We got oil, gas, coal, lumber, fish, livestock, agriculture. We even got rare earth minerals. Hell, in Arkansas, there's a place where you can get diamonds, for crying out loud. Notice, though, I didn't say we were the 3rd richest. No. Here's what I mean. Now, if we've got so much, then why the hell do we live like this? Look at that. You know it's true. Hell, in 1936, when my grandparents got married, my granddad worked in the oil field. He and my grandmother had to live in a tent for 6 months because they didn't make enough money for a place to live. One of the bedrooms that I had when I was a kid was a pine board lean-to up against the house. I could lay in bed at night. I remember laying in bed at night and watching the cars drive by through the goddamn knotholes in the boards. Let me ask you this. When Standard Oil took out all the oil from Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana, who got the benefit for that? Was that money invested into our economy? Did we get anything for it? No, we didn't. And we all have stories like this. We all know someone, a relative, a friend, you name it. We all know this is true. They take what we have, get rich off our poverty, and then turn around and laugh at us for being poor. Mock us, deride us, vilify us. Laugh at the way we speak. Oh, but they sure as shit want us to go out and fight their goddamn wars for them, don't they? So anyway, by now you're probably thinking that I'm all hot and bothered to get the hell out of Dodge and secede. Well, think again. Okay. I was going to spend more time on this last segment, but it's depressing me a little bit. And I kind of want to go on to one about AI, so I'll be brief here. Look at this. Do you want to see this in Dallas, Memphis, Atlanta? You know, you might say, oh, they wouldn't do that again. Well, they did it once before, folks. By today's proportions, they killed millions and millions of people here. By what stretch of the imagination do you think they wouldn't do it again? And for the same goddamn reason, we got the goods, and they didn't want to have to pay a fair price for them. Just like today. Hell, even more today. You know, like oil. Just had cotton back then. Oh, there are only two scenarios I can think of that would make it bloodless, and both are extremely dangerous. And I don't want to talk about them because they're so damn grave. Anyway, so before you start jumping off a cliff here, you need to think about it long and hard. Regardless, though, I hope this made you think a little bit. And anyway, like and subscribe if you want.